Cruise lines have been cutting back. Left, right and centre. Smaller portions, fewer crew, extra charges for everything. But what if we told you one cruise line did just the opposite? This ship doesn't just raise the bar, it launches it into orbit. Forget those budget cuts. This is luxury. This might just be the best cruise ship of 2025. But it's not all perfect. Join us for our honest review of the brand new Celebrity XL.
Quick heads up, this video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Well, ahoy there, cruisers. We've just spent a week on board the beautiful brand new Celebrity XL by Celebrity Cruises. So we pretty much explored and enjoyed everything. But first of all, we need breakfast because it's early morning and we need some coffee. So come with us and we're going to talk about absolutely everything in this ship. You might be surprised. Right, let's go. Desperately need some coffee. Oh my gosh, we've just had about a 12 minutes worth of announcements. We were just waiting for it to end. Anyway, we've came to the buffet for breakfast. The buffet here on Celebrity Cruises is bloomin' fantastic. It has to be one of the best, if not the best buffets of all of the big cruise ships that we've been on. It is so good. They have so much food on offer. All of your normal breakfasty items, so all of the American stuff, including a carvery of meat every day. They also have a big English selection as well, with English bacon, English bangers, black pudding, baked beans, but lots of stuff, lots of pastries on offer with lots of nice sweet things. You have eggs made to order, eggs Benedict, lots and lots of fruit, basically a huge selection. Anything you want for breakfast, cereals, different types of juices are all down there. There's also stations where you can help yourself to different juices and coffees. Now, we went to one of the bars in there to grab one of the coffees because we have the premium drinks package, as we said last week. So we've got some lovely iced coffee with some beautiful hazelnut sauce. Let's have a little try, shall we? Ooh la la, the coffee on board is divine. It's so good. The paid stuff is fantastic. Now, for breakfast, I went for a little bit of English breakfast, but with some twists. I got 3 types of sausages. So first up, we have the English banger. Should we try them? Should we do a sausage test? Now look at this. Isn't she beautiful? She's got a bit of weight on her as well. Let's try it. So this is the English banger. Oh, nice taste, but a weird sort of gritty texture. Next up, we've got a standard American pork sausage. Now, I'm not saying anything about the size, but this one is a little bit smaller. Let's have a try, shall we? Oh, that is banging. That is so good. Wow. It might be smaller, but it's got some pack and punch flavour in there. Now we've got a little chicken sausage. Number 3, which one's going to win, guys? Oh, well, crack my shell and call me a pistachio because I don't know which one's best. It's definitely between the last 2. I'm going to go for the good old pork. You have to, right? Also got some hash brown, triangular form, very crispy indeed by the looks of it. Should we have a little taste? Oh, crunch sensation to the mouth. Very good. Very impressed with their buffet on board. Like I said, probably the best. It's just super busy in there, so we came to grab a seat just outside in the Sunset Bar. This area is really lovely. Lots of free seats to sit in and relax and watch the aft of the ship as well.
Yeah, always impressed with the buffet here on Celebrity. I just love that they have basically any type of breakfast item you could think of. They have it, and it's all fresh as well, so you can even see them making the stuff in the background in the ovens. And I loved the bread selection. There was a huge bread selection, again, made fresh on board. I just tried the croissant, very good indeed. It was crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle. Now, another thing that caught my attention was this. Now, I've already cream cheesed it.
Oh, that's what she said.
Ben, but it's a blueberry muffin or a cranberry muffin. Is it blueberries or cranberries?
I don't know, but treat yourself, David. It looks delicious.
But a fruity, it's not even a muffin. What am I talking about?
It's a bagel.
A bagel. It's a fruity bagel. I see I'm all discombobulated because I can't comprehend a fruity bagel. I'm going to try it. I've put cheese on top. I don't know if that's a mistake. Let me know in the comment section below. No, that is a revelation. The bagel's sweet and the cream cheese is a little bit sour. Almost like the cheesecakey feel where it's like a sweet cheese. That is very good indeed. I do love a fruity bagel. Oh, that might be my new favourite thing. I went on pastry overload. There was too much choice. I also got one of the blueberry danishes. Sweet, very cinnamony, deliciously flaky. Whoever's doing their pastry does a very good baker's Mary Berry would say. Absolutely wonderful indeed. But yeah, I just got a massive smorgasbord of everything. Eggs, salmon, a little bit of cheese, some other bits and bats. Very good indeed. So today is one of the sea days that we have on this cruise, and they're doing something new that I've not seen before. It's called the Poolest Day Ever. And oh my gosh, I've just got it. The coolest day ever.
Like coolest?
Like the coolest day ever. I've been like, I don't understand what that means. The coolest day ever. Oh my God, well done. I'm a bit slow.
He's out of line. but he's right.
So it's the coolest day ever, and it's pop-up activities all throughout the day. So they have things going on all over the ship on the top deck. There's pickleball going on currently in the garden area. It looks like there's a stretch class over there, and it's going to all end in a big party tonight on deck.
Jeez, David, can you feel that? We're on the magic carpet. I don't think we brought you on this so far on this ship. Basically, it's the massive overhanging orange thing off the side of the ship, which can move up and down. But yeah, it's a bar and then a restaurant on a night as well. But it's hanging right over the side of the ship and wobbling because we're at sea and it's quite rough today and windy. But you get some great views up here. Like I said, there's a bar. Later on, it'll turn into a specialty restaurant. We've done it before, I think, on the Celebrity Beyond or Ascent, and we didn't enjoy it. It wasn't that great, guys. We thought it was a bit of a rip-off because the food's so good elsewhere. But this is a great place to come and enjoy a drink, especially at sunset. Fabulous views, but yeah, it does wobble a little bit.
We've came down to Cafe Arbaccio, which is the cafe in the atrium, for our second breakfast, or our second coffee, because we didn't get enough upstairs. So this is another place for breakfast. It's really just pastries and light bites. There's nothing really savoury on offer, but it's great if you want a pastry and a coffee. Again, it's the same delicious pastries that you're getting upstairs, all very, very good. And on top of that, you've also got room service, of course, and you also have the bazaar as well, which does breakfast sandwiches. But we're going to go and have a look at that after to show you. But I've got my coffee and I'm going to enjoy it. A nice hot triple espresso latte. Now this will get me going. Creamy, silky, delicious. The coffee is very good from here, and the pastries are equally as good. So let's tuck into one.
Well, before we tuck in, I need to try this coffee first and tell you a few things about the ship. Absolutely divine. Now, how does the ship feel? You guys are not on it with us at the moment, so I'm going to try and describe it as best as we can. It feels like really elegant and refined. Now, one thing that we're finding, Sea Day today, it's our last day on the cruise, boo-hoo. We've spent 7 nights on board on a lovely Caribbean cruise from Fort Lauderdale, and it's almost over. It feels very quiet. It feels really nice. There's plenty of space for everyone. Unlike other ships, is that all of the venues are quite nicely sized. So they are very big. They hold a lot of capacity, which is good. This ship isn't even that big. I think she only holds around 4,000, so she's much smaller than some of the mega ships. But all of the venues are more than adequate. They're very large, and you don't ever have to kind of go really early to things to just be able to grab a seat. You can kind of just drop in and drop out. Like Sea Day today, early morning, well, not early morning, it's 10 a.m. Easily find a seat for our coffee and somewhere to just chill out and relax. And it just feels so lovely. Traditional yet modern, kind of sparkly and a little bit glitzy and glamour, but it feels quite luxury. It really does. I really love this ship, as you're going to see throughout the episode. And it's just, it's really wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling to be on board. It smells good. The crew are lovely. This pastry looks absolutely delicious. I went for a pistachio cream croissant. Now, I don't usually go for a croissant, but this one looks delicious. And I love a bit of pistachio. Should we have a try? Because I didn't have my breakfast dessert upstairs, so we have to have it now. We can't go without that, guys. It's absolutely imperative that Ben has his breakfast dessert. So let's have a try. Oh my God, that is absolutely yum-delicious. The pastries are divine on board, and that cream on top, icing on the cake, quite literally.
I had 3 pastries upstairs. I've got no regrets. I'm also going for a sticky bun, because that's how I roll.
Quite literally, because it's a sticky bun roll.
Similar to Cinnabon, not quite as sweet and hot and juicy as a Cinnabon, but very good. It's the Cinnabon adjacent roll on board. Very delicious still.
It's fine. We went to the gym yesterday to expand my daily calorie intake for today, so I'm all prepared. I'm up for it if you are too, guys.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. We've been using Squarespace for a long time now. When we started making cruise videos, we just needed a simple place to send people. One website with no drama, and Squarespace made it stupidly easy. We really love the design side of things. We're not web developers, we're usually editing on a ship somewhere, but with Squarespace's templates and Blueprint AI, you can get a fully custom website in just a few easy steps. You answer a few questions, and it builds something that actually fits your brand. The other huge thing for us is SEO. People Google cruise advice all the time, and Squarespace handles the behind the scenes stuff, things like sitemaps and meta descriptions, without us having to think about it. And everything lives in one place: website, blog posts, members only content. If you've been sitting on an idea, a travel blog, a side hustle, a passion project, genuinely just start. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Ben and David to save 10% off your first website. or domain.
Now, this ship, it's an Edge class ship, but it's different. This is what we like. If you look at our first episode, we go into so much more detail, but basically it's an evolution, and they've added lots of new venues, lots of different places, upped the design as well, which is fabulous. So it isn't just a carbon copy, which we really do appreciate. Honestly, it feels like a lot of cruise lines at the moment are making huge cuts and taking things away, whilst it feels a little bit like Celebrity are not doing that. It's kind of maintaining its like level of service and food and things. We haven't seen any drop on this cruise in any respect really, which is something that we really do appreciate, being cruising a lot, and we really do see it. We're very lucky that we get to see these things where other people might not see them as much because they only get to cruise once or twice a year. We are the luckiest people in the world, and we know that, and it's all down to you guys, especially our patrons as well. We have to give a big shout out to our patrons. They help us to create content like this where we pay for ourselves, where we give you really honest and entertaining programming, hopefully, and in return we give you loads like extra episodes that nobody else gets to see, early access and ad-free access to all of our videos, a monthly video chat, and so much more. So if you want to consider becoming a patron, it helps us out so much. Please click the link in the description section below, and we get to do so much more stuff like this, and we never ever forget how lucky we are. We don't take it for granted. Honestly, we are the 2 luckiest people in the world, and you guys are absolutely amazing. Whether or not you're a patron or not, just watching us means the world to us, and we've got to meet so many lovely people on this cruise, like so many. We're really surprised, and it's just been really fabulous to hear your stories and have a chat with you, people all around the world, which is just so nice. So when it comes to activities during the daytime, we definitely recommend you download the Celebrity Cruises app because it lets you know exactly what's going on. Now, this is one of the downsides, guys, because it isn't all amazing and fantastic compared to other cruise lines. We're finding that on the sea days especially, there really isn't that much to do, and all of the stuff that there is to do is paid stuff. So they're doing something called ship excursions, which I think I've seen on Celebrity Cruises before. Now, this is where you pay to do stuff on the ship and have like an excursion, but on the ship instead of on land. But our diary today, the calendar of things going on, is full of them, and they're very expensive. Plus, a lot of the things on here are things just in the shop. So go and see Effie Jewellery, go to the casino, go play bingo. So unfortunately, there's a lack of things like trivia and activities that are not paid to do, which is a little bit unfortunate because we love our trivia. Now, there is trivia on, but it's like once or twice a day, which is a little bit unusual on a sea day. We'd like to see more daytime activities because we're not the type of people who personally like to spend all day in the sun. We much prefer being inside and doing stuff on the ship. It's not the end of the world because you can make your own entertainment, go people watch, have a drink at bars and things, but yeah, we'd like to see a little bit more that way really. So we came to the back of the ship to the bazaar. Now, this is one of the brand new venues on board because this replaces Eden. We talked all about it in that first episode. Today though, they've got something really cool going on. Throughout the cruise there are different themed events in here. Today's is called Aqua, and it's all themed around the Caribbean. So we've got Caribbean performances, dances. We had a band this morning. We've now got a dance class going on, which is absolutely awesome. Then all around the whole area, it's all decorated to look really cool with lights and different decorations all around. The screens are changing throughout the day as well. And there's a big show as well, which is just so awesome. So you've got amazing dancers and singers putting on performances throughout the day. Now, there's also a little quick service restaurant here as well called Spice. Now, this serves breakfast and lunch and comes with some really nice foods. Really good quality foods, different from anywhere on the ship, all themed around the Caribbean as well. So it is such a cool space to come and chill out in. We love that there's loads going on here as well, because on Eden, there wasn't really much from what we saw, but here it is constantly packed with things going on. Really good food, really good drinks. It is such an awesome space. Really love it for all of the panoramic views across the back of the ship as well. It is just beautiful. Anyway, let's go for some lunch, shall we, and see what lunch is like on board. So it is really busy in there at the moment, but they are walking around with little plates of food and stuff. Like I said, we could have got lunch there, but there's a huge line at the moment, so we're going to go somewhere a little bit calmer. We'll take you through the buffet now. As you can see, there's so much on offer. Different hot dishes, cold dishes, different meats, vegetarian options, curries, lots of desserts, breads. Just about everything you'll find on any normal buffet is a very, very good buffet. It's open for lunch, breakfast and dinner every single day, so it's a great option if you want a high quality food offering. Now, we normally avoid the buffet, but we think it's such a great one here. Ooh, the screens have changed in here again as well, which is very cool indeed. Look at this. Ooh, going through the bazaar walkway. We're not going to do that for lunch today. We're going to go sit down because we want somewhere nice and quiet to enjoy our lovely, lovely lunch.
So I love that new concept in the after the ship in what used to be Eden, because it's a little bit like pop-up performances throughout the day. Very reminiscent of Scarlet Night on Virgin Voyages, but during the day instead, where 1 minute there could be somebody dancing and then the next minute somebody's coming around with cocktails. It's like a whole day experience. Now it is busy in there, it is quite loud, but it feels like the atrium space is now the quiet area. So you've got the coffee shop here, you've got the bar, and a lot of the activities feels like they have moved to the after the ship. So if you did want a more quiet, chilled, relaxed vibe, the centre of the ship, the atrium, it seems like that's where this is. There's a few things around the ship that we've seen have been maybe influenced by Virgin, so maybe it is a good thing that Virgin came onto the scene to really give the other cruise lines a little bit of a kick to sort of shake things up a little bit, which is really good. So we came for lunch in Luminae, which is the suite restaurant. If you want to see more about the suite experience as a whole, we go into much more detail in last week's episode, so make sure that you check that out. But I've popped my lunch order in, already scoffed down the bread, and I'm very excited for lunch. It's a gorgeous day today, and the thing I do love about this restaurant is the amazing views, especially during the day. It is gorgeous.
So for my starter, I went for the broiled feta salad, and it's got asparagus in there, tomatoes, and of course some lovely feta. I am a massive fan of feta. It's delicious. So this feta be good. Sorry. Let's go. The salads have been so good, super light and crispy, and the dressings have been wonderful. Very nice little starter for lunch.
I got the parsnip soup, which looks very delicious, and I love how they pour it in front of you. It feels a little bit fancier than just having the soup plonked in front of you. Very creamy, very sweet. It's got some sort of little fruity, sweet candy bits in the middle of it. Can't quite tell what they are, but it makes it very delicious indeed, and it feels very apt to be eating this as we're coming up to Christmas. It feels like a very Christmassy soup.
So for my main course, I went for the vegetable stir-fry noodles. Let's have a try. They are steaming hot. I can see the heat coming off them, so that's very good. Let's have a try. I fancied something a bit different, not like greasy and unhealthy. I fancied something kind of Asian and light. This is perfect. That is absolutely yummy. It is so good. Really intense flavour, nice and salty and tasty and well seasoned. Loads of vegetables in there as well, so it's packed full of onions and peppers and carrots and other vegetables, which I can't name right now, but they're very good.
And I went for the salmon, which looks a little bit like a murder scene, guys. I'm not going to lie, it looks a little bit Jackson Pollocked. It's just been like splattered on the plate. It looks like a nice piece of salmon, though. It comes on a bed of corn salsa. Nice, really well cooked. Flaky, nice crispy top, and lovely base as well. The corn salsa is sweet and really tasty.
That was a really nice lunch in Luminae. So for dessert, I had the white chocolate mousse, and it was yummy. David had something very unusual. It was the butternut squash bread and butter pudding, which was very strange, but it was quite nice. I did have a taste of it. Anyway, just on at the theatre now is something very unusual. So the captain, who's aptly named Captain Kirk.
That's why we're aboard her.
Is performing a rock show. Yeah, because he plays the guitar. So he's in there now doing that. So we're going to dip our heads in, putting some footage over this bit here just to show you what it's like. But yeah, very strange. I don't think we've ever seen that on a cruise ship before. The captain performing a rock show. You never know what's going to come next on a cruise ship. Now, we're going to go and do a shore excursion that we did yesterday. We're going to show you what we did in St. Martin in the Caribbean. So let's go have a look, see what it was like.
Well, good morning, cruisers. Today we're in St. Martin, and it's been a while since we've been here, actually. A couple of years, I think. Early start this morning, or an early arrival in cruise terms. It's 9:30, which on a cruise ship is considered early. We've got a good excursion today. I'm really excited. So we've came down to fuel ourselves up with a coffee.
It's 8:30, 8:20, David.
I know, but I'm saying early, and most people are like 6 a.m. No, 8:30. That's early for cruise ship standards. Iced coffee, and it came in like a little milk jar contraption. The iced coffee is good. It's strong on here. I don't know what coffee they're using, but I like it. And I also got 2 muffins. I did an accidental order, and I think I flustered the person and ended up with 3 muffins. Ben had a banana one, which is already scoffed down. I got a bran one and a blueberry one. The blueberry one was better, so good job I got 2. Got a backup muffin, just in case the first one wasn't good, and it wasn't. But the blueberry one, oh, delicious, juicy, very good indeed.
Oh, I've got my delicious normal oat milk hazelnut iced coffee. It's my favourite. Let's have a try. Absolutely divine. Beautiful sailing this morning. We were in with Star of the Seas and the Ascent, the sister ship. How cool is that? So Celebrity Ascent. And it was a gorgeous sailing. It was a beautiful all parking at the same time kind of job. Great job by all of the captains and the officers on board. It was really cool. We all came in at the exact same moment, which was pretty fab. Anyway, we have to be off quite early, 15 minutes before our excursion starts. So let's head off and go meet the excursion. I'm excited about this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Wow, it is busy in port today. The Sky Princess has joined us next door. Like we said, we've got the Star and Celebrity Ascent. We've also got Azamara Quest, and we've got the Sea Cloud Spirit, which is a sailing vessel. Very busy indeed, but yeah, beautiful day. Nice weather we're having on this cruise, which has been fantastic. We've been super lucky, so let's make our way. As we're passing Azamara Quest, we're going on Azamara in literally 2 months, so we can't wait to see what that's going to be like. So make sure you stay subscribed because we've got that coming up soon, a brand new series. Very excited about that one. Now, if you're wondering who we booked this shore excursion through, we booked it through Shore Excursions Group. We booked like 99% of our stuff with them. Even before we started working with them, we booked them because they are so good, so much cheaper than the cruise line. They offer the guarantee to get back on the ship, much more, and tours in basically every single port. Their website is so easy to use as well. So you just put in your cruise, your ship, the date that you're sailing, and it lays it all out for you. Very simple. Now, we do have a link in our description section below to book your own one. We highly recommend them, guys. They are so good, and you save an absolute fortune compared to the ship on board excursions. And the best thing is, you know that you're getting really good quality excursions for half the price, as you're going to see today. So I am so excited for this one. So let's go meet our group and start with the fun here in St. Martin. Very excited.
We're just walking to the port exit. We've got very clear instructions on our excursion ticket about where to meet. We also got contact information for the excursion company as well, if we do need to contact them for any reason. I just can't believe it's Christmas, seeing Santa all bundled up in his big old red outfit. He must be sweltering. He needs some shorts and t-shirts, bless him.
We are in our buggy and David is driving in the Caribbean. Woohoo, it's a first time for everything. Anyway, yeah, we just met our guide holding the sign just outside of the port. And it was like a 2-minute walk to get into the buggy. That was it. So we're in it already and we're following the driver ahead. Not quite sure where we're going, so it's all going to be fun and games. You've got to take things easy in the Caribbean, don't you, guys? It's not all incredibly planned and all of that sort of stuff. You just go with the flow and end up where you end up. But yeah, we're in the buggy and it's quite a big buggy, actually. We're just driving through, yeah. Let's see where it takes us. Looking forward to this because I love the island, so it's going to be freaking awesome. Well, here we go on our little adventure. David's doing the driving. Like I said, we're just driving throughout the whole of St. Martin, which is absolutely lovely. So David's doing a great job of navigating the whole island. Yeah, so we'll see where it takes us. I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. So join us for a little adventure on the road with Ben and David again. First Bermuda, then an RV, now St. Martin Caribbean style. Treat yourself, guys. So we're just driving up some very steep hills now. It's very cool. We've got some views of the cruise ships, views of the ocean, which is lovely. It's a gorgeous island. But yeah, this little buggy's doing well. She's going up and down the mountains with no issues whatsoever. She's a little power buggy, which is awesome. And I think we're just heading over to the French side now, maybe. This is awesome, guys. What an experience. Oh, it's like natural air conditioning as well, because it's very warm today. I love all of the adventures that we get up to. And we love that we get to take you along with us. Bloomin' awesome. Hope you can hear me, by the way. It is so loud. So we've stopped off at a viewing point. We've got a beautiful view of the French side over here, the Dutch side over there. How are you finding the driving, David?
The driving's pretty easy. We're not going fast. It's a little bit nerve-wracking at a roundabout, but it's all good. Although our little car, it's got some power behind it, but making it up them hills, I was sweating a little bit. I don't know if my butt was getting hot because of the engine or it was the sun.
Guys, look at this. Look at all the butterflies. Oh my gosh. Hello, butterflies. Little white butterflies. They're so pretty. We're just stuck in a bit of traffic now, just driving through the city part towards the airport. It's bustling. It's very busy indeed. It's a very busy island. Do you like it though? It's a very nice place indeed. Could imagine owning my own little yacht out here, spending my days on the ocean in my mega mansion. One day if we win the lottery, eh? Everybody's got those dreams, right? Yeah, so welcome to, it's Sunset Beach, I think it's called, isn't it? And it's here at Maho Beach. That's where all the planes come in, but it's a little bit early today. They tend to come in the afternoon, sort of 2 or 3 p.m. So if you want to come and see them, we use an app called Flight Radar 24, so you can track the planes to see what time they're coming in advance. There's a couple of big ones from like American, JetBlue, United, and of course the European Air France, things like that, which is really cool. But it's a gorgeous beach. It's very small, lots of places to eat and chill out. But yeah, a nice little place and a good place to stop. Like I said, we're a little bit early. We did see a little plane land, but that's just about it. We're going to continue our tour now. Let's go. Beautiful day. Look at this blue sky, guys. How lucky are we? It's just absolutely beautiful. Got some lovely gelato, which is included. I think I've got half of it all over my face, but this is lovely. So I've got the coconut gelato. It's just a quick stop off. It's very good, guys. Very tasty indeed and delicious. Now, David, what did you get on your face?
I got the double chocolate, dark chocolate gelato. It is so good. It's dark, rich, silky deliciousness. Oh, amazing.
So that's it. We are back at the port after 3 hours of fun. We're going to get back on the ship now, so we'll see you on there. Well, hello everybody. We are back after our excursion, which was yesterday, but we're back on our final day, and we're going to be taking you to dinner somewhere brand new and exclusive to this ship in just a few moments. But I just wanted to talk, who is this cruise ship for? Families and kids? Most of the time, no. There aren't many families and kids on this cruise at all. We are outside of any holiday times. I think there's about 4 kids on board. Personally, I don't think it's the best ship for kids. There are much better cruise lines. Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, some of the younger cruise lines are definitely a little bit better for them because the kids clubs are better. There's so much more to do, so many more activities for them to do, water slides, climbing walls, all of that sort of stuff. This doesn't have any of that. Now, it is okay, I guess, during holiday times, you're going to get a lot more kids on board. It's good for multi-generational families, so granddads, grandmas with their children and their children as well, so their grandkids. I think that would be a really good holiday, but there just are better ships for that. For couples and people who like a fun time, whilst not the old traditional type of cruising, this is a great option. We love it. It's perfect for us because we like good entertainment, we like good food, and we still like having a good time, but we don't want it to be completely crazy. So it's a good middle ground for that. It's good for those sort of people. So yeah, give it a chance. Anyway, let's head down to a restaurant called Bora, where we're going to try a meal there. We are super excited because it's the first on this ship. And there he is, David in the wild, hunting through the wardrobe for my shoes. David, have you found them?
I can't find my bloody shoe.
Where is it?
Oh, shoot.
Hurry up, David, we're late.
Are you filming me?
Yes, I am filming you, but we are very late.
We're late for a very important date.
Apparently we need to get there 30 minutes early for something. I'm not sure what, but we'll find out.
Maybe it's an intervention.
For what? Eating too much on this cruise?
For cruising too much. Our families actually gather around and be like, guys, we need to talk.
So, welcome to Bora, and this is the restaurant that's located on the top next to the garden. So it's basically outside, but what's nice about this ship is that they've put windows around it, which is a lot better, because on the older ones it was a little bit open. And if you saw our episode on the Celebrity Edge in Australia, you'll know we got rained in. But guys, it's happened again. We haven't had rain the entire trip. Literally for the last 3 weeks we've been in North America, and it's throwing it down outside. So the little pre-party thing, which is supposed to be outside in the garden with some nice drinks, has been cancelled, so we've came straight into the restaurant to eat. It's fine for us. We've had a look at the menu, and it's quite a lengthy one. So it starts with the story of Bora. So it's kind of a Mediterranean restaurant. The name comes after the winds in the Adriatic Sea, so there's a whole selection of land and sea dishes. Unfortunately though, some of the things actually do cost extra, even though we paid to come in here. So we paid $80 each to eat in this restaurant because it is a specialty restaurant, but then there's extra charges on top of that as well, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think we've already paid, so you shouldn't have to pay again. It is what it is, just having a little moan there. But we're expecting the food to be very good because the normal food is fantastic, so hopefully it is really good in here for the extra pay. We popped our orders in. Really nice ambience in here as well. There's live music from a guitar player. That's why I'm talking into the mic, because it's very loud. And we've got the kitchen just right in front of us as well. So it's an open kitchen sort of thing where they cook everything a la minute. So it's cooked to order. So we're very excited to eat. Can't wait.
So I'm starting off with one of the specialty cocktails from this restaurant. It's a tomato margarita. So it's a margarita with mezcal, tomato water that's been triple filtered, he said. They make the tomato water on board, then filter it through coffee filters and milk, apparently. Let's give it a go. Comes with salt on the rim, some chilies and a tomato. So this cocktail was $19, which is within the price of the drinks package. There was only 2 cocktails in the drinks package that were alcoholic. All the other cocktails were an extra charge. Again, I think that's very cheeky for a specialty restaurant to have most of the cocktails an extra charge. Now that is very nice. It's very fresh. I can't really taste any of the tequila or anything. It almost tastes like a healthy drink because it's very, very refreshing and very subtle in its flavour. We also got some bread which looks amazing. He said they make it on board and it came with 3 dips, a hummus, a tzatziki and an olive dip. Oh god, guys, it's absolutely boiling hot as well. I'm just going to dip it in some of the tzatziki.
I literally saw it just come out the oven there.
Honestly, I think my DNA might be 93% bread because that is so good and I love bread. It's crunchy. It's not really like a Greek flatbread. It's more like a crunchy roll, but it's absolutely delicious. And then we also got some roasted peppers, which are in olive oil, and mine comes with some anchovies on top. Now, Ben's having a meltdown because he doesn't like anchovies, but thankfully they did bring him one without an anchovy on there. I'm just going to go for the whole anchovy. The olive oil is delicious, and you can really taste the garlic in it. Great start. For me, though, that bread, oh, it's so good.
Oh, I'm desperate to get my mouth around this bread, guys. It looks bloomin' fantastic. Yeah, I've got a red pepper with garlic on mine. Let's try this. Oh my god. That is bloomin' delicious. I'm going to try my pepper next. I'm going to do it all in one. That is delightful. Sweet and salty, garlicky, olive oily. Yum, muck, yum face. I can't wait for the rest of the meal.
So our starters have came. They look absolutely beautiful and big portions as well, so definitely shareable, but we did go for a selection because we like to try everything. I'm going to start with the gorgonzola and pear salad. It comes with some breadcrumbs of giant bread bits and some prosciutto as well. The pears are really lovely. So juicy and not too sweet actually. They go really well with that gorgonzola blue cheese, which is really yummy.
I forgot to say, I did get a cocktail as well. It's a non-alcoholic fruity cocktail. It's very, very delicious. It's super light. It tastes like a very fancy lemonade. Included on our drinks package, we've got the premium drinks package, which allows drinks up to $19. We went for another 2 starters. First up, we've got the charred roasted cauliflower. I almost said broccoli there, but obviously it's cauliflower, and it looks absolutely delicious. The presentation's wonderful and looks very Mediterranean. Right, let's go have a try. Who knew vegetables could taste so damn good? That is delicious. We also got the caprese salad as well, which looks really wonderful and vibrant. Delicious and light and very tasty. Very good indeed.
Oh my days. Look at that amount of food. That is crazy. We have a ridiculous amount of food and we only ordered 2 main dishes each, so they are shareable. I went for the sea bream and it looks absolutely beautiful. It comes filleted and it's covered in garlic, chilies, herbs, and it's all roasted on the inside. Let me give it a go. It honestly looks so impressive. Oh, that is wonderful. Perfectly cooked. It's quite moist underneath and sort of like it's still got that texture, the delicious texture, but as you get closer to the top where they put the garlic butter, it hits you with a flavour, ever so slight chili flavour, and then it becomes a little bit more flaky. That is absolutely chef's snog.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to be sheepish. I'm going to tuck straight in because I went for the lamb tagine and it smells wonderful and it's absolutely bloody gigantic. Let's go and just get a bit of everything in there and stick it all in there, shall we? All in my mouth. Oh my gosh, I can't get it on. It's so tender. It's practically so tender, it basically goes bah when you tuck into it. That is absolutely delicious. We also got some zucchini fries as well, which are the most delicious things ever. Super light. I love the sauce as well. It's very, very good. Broccolini, delicious. Also got some halloumi cheese. Halloumi cheese is one of my favourite cheeses of all time. Super squeaky, delicious. It's been grilled. Oh, it's so tasty. So good, guys.
Guys, I've reached my limit. I am so freaking full. That was a very good meal. So for dessert, Ben had the molten baked chocolate mousse. He said it was very delicious, gooey, sweet, extremely chocolatey. And I went for the affogato, which was very nice indeed. I enjoyed it. But for me, the mains were the winner. That fish was incredible. Just a really great meal overall.
Oh, I am stuffed. Just want to quickly talk about the service on board. It's been spectacular, guys. It's been so good. Every crew member has been amazing. So friendly, so happy, so cheery. Massive 5 out of 5 for that. We're going to give a 5 out of 5 for the technology as well, because the app on board is fantastic. I think we mentioned it earlier on. Make sure you download it. It's the same app they use on Royal Caribbean, which is the best in the business, along with Disney and a few other cruise lines. It's fantastic. It just works. It's very reliable. It tells you everything you need to know. Again, with the technology, Wi-Fi's been superb. Managed to watch films, download things, upload things, so a good 5 out of 5 for that as well. The food really has been spectacular on board. But that's not it. We're going to switch to another evening now where we tried the other brand new restaurant on board called Mosaic. So let's go. Well, hello. Yes, tonight we're going to be eating at Mosaic, but first through the tunnel of mystery and bazaar. Look at this. It's changed tonight as well. The design of the screens in this walkway have changed. This is the walkway from the main part of the ship to the back where we're heading to Mosaic, the specialty restaurant, so the extra pay restaurant. It's located in a brand new part of the ship called the bazaar. This is very cool. It's the coolest walkthrough on any cruise ship I think I've seen. Well, maybe apart from Virgin and their sparkly hallway.
So welcome to Mosaic, which is a specialty restaurant here at the very aft of the ship. Again, it is quite loud in here, guys, so I'm just going to hold my microphone. It's a really big menu and it was really well explained. Essentially, depending on where the ship is sailing, the menu is going to change. So currently we're in the Caribbean, so all the dishes are inspired by places around the Caribbean. So not just the Caribbean islands, but also places like Mexico. There's a few dishes that were brought over from Eden. Some of the most popular dishes are on this menu as well. Essentially, you can choose 1 or 2 starters and then 1 main, and it looks great.
This looks very fancy indeed. We're sat just by the kitchen so we can see all of the chefs making the food, which is so cool. It looks gorgeous, and by the descriptions we've had and everything so far, it's very much in depth. Now, I went for a non-alcoholic cocktail. This is a pineapple cocktail and it looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? How gorgeous is that? Oh, it smells wonderful. Let's go and have a little try, shall we? That is incredibly unusual. It's very hard to describe. A touch of sweetness, quite sour, but with a kind of earthy, fiery taste underneath, but with lots of pineapple in there and lime maybe. That is wonderful. We've also got some bread, which is a Caribbean type bread. It was even cut for us as well and put onto our little side plates. And it comes with a roasted, burned garlic butter. So they burn the garlic and then make it into a lovely little mould, and it comes in a nice little container as well. So I'm just going to pop that a little bit on top, and shall we have a little try? Hit me with a calculator and call me a baker's dozen, because that is delicious. Wow, it's got a proper nice garlicky infused taste, kind of like brioche bread. I think it's got almonds on top. Very delicious. I am so excited for this meal because it looks beautiful. Gorgeous ambience, gorgeous restaurant as well. Our waiters are really nice as well, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, David. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my breads.
It's actually coconut on top, Ben, and I think they said they put some coconut butter on the bread already. It tastes a little bit like Hawaiian sweet rolls. Very delicious and fluffy. We also have an amusing bouche. An amuse-bouche has came out. To Ben's dismay, it's oysters, but I like oysters, and it looks very fancy. It's oysters with an oyster form and a slice of avocado in there. Now, I'm not an oyster aficionado, so I don't really know what a good oyster from a bad oyster, but that's very tasty, very limey, zesty. Can more taste the avocado than the oyster. That's just kind of the sort of the texture that's there in the background. But very salty and zesty. Very nice indeed.
So for my first course, I went for the salad Nova, and it looks really beautiful. It's got a homemade granola, lots of sophisticated words like burnt orange and guava. It looks really nice. Let's go have a little try of it. It looks very crispy and delicious. I'm going to try and get everything on my mouth at once. That salad packs a punch. Very delicious. It's extreme. It's very citrusy, very tasty, very salty, delicious. That granola, handmade every day here, is beautiful. It's so crispy and crunchy. That is beautiful. That's a delicious salad. Now, if everything could taste as healthy as this looks, I can see it's got lots of detail in it. It looks like a simple salad, but it really isn't. It's absolutely magnificent. I love it. Oh, yeah.
I also got one of the specialty cocktails. Now, there was only one specialty cocktail that was included on the drinks package, and all of them were an extra charge. So this was $22, so I did have to pay the difference. It's the old-fashioned. They said it's made with rice. Did he say rice wine? It's $22. It comes with a little meringue on the side. Let's give it a go. It's quite a light old-fashioned, almost zesty, which is a little bit strange for an old-fashioned. It doesn't have like much full-bodied. It's not my favourite, but it's okay. Maybe with the meringue afterwards. Should I try the meringue? By the way, guys, I didn't know if I was supposed to dip this in or not, and I kind of might have ruined the meringue. FYI. Tastes like a meringue. So for my starter, I got the yellowfin tuna ceviche, and it looks equally as beautiful as Ben's. It comes on an avocado base, which is the little tartlet that they've put it in. Avocado on top, some grapefruit, and then some chicken skin. Very interesting. Let's give it a try, shall we? I'm just trying to get a little bit of everything on my fork to get that full body of flavour. That is so flavourful, really zesty from the grapefruit, and the tuna tastes very delicious. But the star of the show, it's not just the avocado, it's that chicken skin. It adds like a real salt and crunch to it. Never would have thought to put the two together, but that is absolutely wonderful. What an amazing way to start the meal.
So my next course is the jerk pork dumplings with chili oil, a mushroom broth and pickled mushrooms. It looks and smells absolutely insane. Shall I have a little try? Magic mushrooms on a hill with Julie Andrews singing "The Hills Are Alive." That is really good. It's very spectacular. Now, we're going to let you know how much we paid for this. You might be surprised because it does not come cheap. We had some on board credit. But so far, guys, this has been one of the most elevated kind of Michelin star style meals I think I've ever had on a ship before. It is very, very good indeed. So do you know what? It might just be worth the price, but we'll let you know at the end. But this is very tasty indeed.
So for my second starter, I went for the bacalao, which is a dried codfish, and it comes on a bed of pureed potatoes with a crumb on top and a whole roasted garlic. And it's boiling hot. Let's give it a go. Salty. The potato adds a creaminess to it because the cod is like a dried cod, but it's a really meaty flavour. So delicious. Just the amount of flavour in there is absolutely wonderful. Oh, so happy right now. This food is chef's kiss.
Now, doesn't this look like a treat sensation for your eyes? I went for the pork plantain crusted dish with sweet potatoes, roasted Brussels sprouts and a gravy and some other stuff which I can't remember, but it was very posh and very delicate and delicious. Well, I hope it's delicious anyway. Let's try it. Oh my god. Spectacular. Amazing. Crunchy, tender, salty, sweet, tasty. Love the charred Brussels sprouts as well, and the deliciously smooth sweet potato and the really salty, tasty gravy. That is bloomin' wonderful, guys. That's a taste success on every level.
And for my main dish, I went for the corn ravioli. So it's ravioli filled with creamed corn with a corn sauce on the top and some truffled mushrooms. It looks beautiful, and I can't wait to tuck in. I'm just going to go whole, guys. Excuse me. I'm not going to do this delicately. I'm going to go whole in one. The corn on the inside is extremely sweet, but the seasoning on the outside really balances it because it's quite salty. It's not got an overly truffle flavour. I'm not a huge truffle fan, and for me, I can't really taste it, and that's a good thing. The sauce is delicious, and the ravioli is absolutely perfectly cooked. Wow. This is a really good dish.
Oh, dessert looks utterly beautiful. I went for the lemon tart with a graham cracker crust and lots of different things on it, chocolate and all sorts. Let's have a try. It looks beautiful, guys. I don't even think I've got words for that. It's beautiful. It is so zesty and citrusy and sharp, but sweet and soft and crunchy at the same time. Guys, this possibly might be the best meal I think I've ever had at sea in over 100 cruises. It's amazing. Oh my god. I can taste lavender as well. I remember it said lavender and I was wondering what that taste was. It's so comforting and delicious. That is just out of this world good. Wow.
And our second dessert is the even more beautiful Jamaican spiced ginger chocolate dessert. It's a Jamaican ginger cake with a banana puree in there, I think, some dark chocolate on the outside, and a spiced chocolate sauce. It looks so good I don't want to break into it, but I'm going to do it because I'm going to eat it anyway. The first flavour is the tartness. It's got like a tart flavour in it. I think it might be from the banana bits in there. The sponge on the bottom's a little dense, which is really nice. It's not a fluffy sponge, it's like a chocolatey, rich sponge, delicious chocolate on the top, but the nice thing is this chocolate sauce, it's got a spice to it. It's actually heating up the back of my throat as we speak. Not too intense, but definitely it's there. It's sort of after you take a bite, it goes, hello, I'm here, and that little spice in the back of your throat. Oh, a chocolate lover's paradise.
Wow, well, stick a fork in me because I am well and truly done. That meal was beautiful. I think I'm going to go and say, overall, because of the incredible service and the food and the attention to detail, probably the best meal we've ever had on a cruise ship. Now, we've done over 100 cruises, so that's quite a strong statement, and I am pretty sure of it. I really am. It was fantastic. Now, it is $150 each. Very expensive indeed, but for what we got, it was pretty damn incredible. It was absolutely fantastic, and we highly recommend it. Wow, guys, I'm a little bit blown away, to be honest. The whole food on this ship has really been a 10 out of 10 for us. The dining rooms, the buffet, the quick service, the coffee shops, absolutely spectacular. A huge 10 out of 10 there. I don't think any mainstream non-ultra luxury cruise line is doing anything like this. It's just so good to see, and we really love Celebrity for it. It's been outstanding, so I'm very pleased.
Oh my days, I am so full. That last bite of chocolate really did push me over the edge. Overall, I just want to reflect a little bit on the value for money on Celebrity. Maybe not so much the value for money, but comparing it to other cruise lines. So this is a premium cruise line, and that is definitely reflected in the price. Comparing it to other cruise lines, it's very similar to maybe Holland America Princess from the Carnival brands. But it feels like on here, while the price is expensive, you do still get a lot included. And we've definitely not seen any decline in the food quality, anything like that. The bars, the lounges are still like spacious. They've still got great cocktails, great service. It still feels like a premium product. So while you do pay a bit more, we mentioned the drinks in a previous episode are more expensive than other cruise lines. It does feel more premium.
So the reviews for this ship online and similar ships to this are already spectacular. Now, when it comes to value for money, we do have a few issues. We don't like how they're charging extra for some of the cocktails. Whether it just be $1 or $2, I think that's a bit cheap. It isn't perfect by any chance, but value for money, a strong 8 out of 10 for us, because you do get a lot of bang for your buck. Just the food and service alone is fantastic. But we're going to go see some of the entertainment now and see how that compares on this very ship compared to others, because so far the ship's doing a very good job of being contender of Ship of 2025, or should I say best ship of 2025. Not just any old ship, because it is a good one, but let's continue our journey to see if it is. Like we said earlier on one of the final nights was the Shine the Night pool party, which was very reminiscent of Virgin Voyages, a fantastic outdoor event with lots of live music, dancing, and a festival kind of theme. It was recommended that you try and wear something shiny or metallic, but we had no idea this was happening, so we didn't dress for the occasion, unfortunately, but it was a lot of fun. Wow, so the show in the theatre was absolutely fantastic. They've got 3 big production shows on board this ship, as well as visiting acts like singers and comedians and all sorts, which is fantastic. There's so many different venues with lots going on. First of all, the shows, the production shows, absolutely brilliant. I think probably Celebrity is the 3rd best in entertainment, Royal Caribbean being first, Disney second, Celebrity third, but it is a close race. It's fantastic. Singers are awesome, live music everywhere. You've got silent discos. There's an ABBA sing-along party going along in one of the places, which is just awesome. There is something everywhere, and we find the entertainment to be really good, much better than most cruise lines, which is fantastic. So what we're finding out is that this ship, and Celebrity in particular, now I give the entertainment a 9 out of 10, not quite 10 out of 10 just because of the shows on Royal Caribbean and Disney Cruise Line, but all-rounder, I think this probably is the best, and people seem to really enjoy it. That last show we just went to see got a standing ovation, and the things that they're doing in the bazaar, the kind of beautiful imagery and dancing and lights and LED screens is just amazing. It's so good to see brand new things on a cruise ship. We keep saying that, and we really mean it.
Thoroughly enjoyed that show and the entertainment in general across the ship. And throughout the ship, I don't know if it's a full ship or not, but it feels very calm and spacious. It feels very lovely. There's at dinner earlier tonight, there was only a few people in there, and another couple said to us that the sun deck today was very quiet. So Around the ship, I don't know if the ship's just holding its capacity really well, or it's not a sold out cruise because it's been really nice. A good vibe, enough people to give it a good vibe, but not too many where it's too crowded.
Back in the cabin, I think Mosaic, where we've just ate tonight, are trying to kill us because they've left gifts at our cabin, so everybody gets one of these. A little card saying thank you for joining for us, and then some cute little peanutty chocolates. How gorgeous is that? Anyway, the conclusion. Is this the best ship in 2025? For both of us, it's an overwhelming yes. I don't think personally anything has came close to the wholesome of Celebrity Cruises Celebrity XL in 2025. Now, yes, you've got cruise ships like Disney Cruise Line, which we think are absolutely fantastic, but they're very niche. They're for a certain type of person. Celebrity Cruises really are for everyone, especially for us, for adults like us. A grown-up cruise line that's easygoing, not over the top, not sophisticated, not too traditional, not too modern, just right. Just practically perfect, as Mary Poppins once said. We really like it. We like the ambience, we like the feel, love the entertainment, love the food, absolutely adore the cabins. The crew are amazing. I think the product is just so spot on right now, as you've seen throughout our video, hopefully. I can not do anything but recommend Celebrity Cruises, especially their new ships like this. It really has been a wonderful, wonderful experience. So thank you so much for joining us on this little adventure. If you want to see something a bit similar, take a look at our videos on the Celebrity Ascent, the sister ship. So click on the screen right now. And I guess that's it till next time. Happy cruising!